Do you want to have aim like this? Well, then you've come to the wrong place. I'm gonna be giving you the best Apex setting. Let's get to it. Reticle color, you want to make sure this color does not blend in with the environment. You want to make sure it pops out for your vision. I would recommend pink, lime green, yellow, and cyan. These are bright colors and they stand out the most. And laser sight doesn't matter as much as your normal reticle, so you can just change that to whatever. Colorblind mode, if you want to have everything more brighter, go to Tritanopia. If not, then keep it at default. Now over to the controller tab, you want to be able to do things quickly. Crouch button, I highly recommend hold. If you have back button attachments, you can keep it on toggle, but if you have this on hold, all you have to do is hold down your crouch button, and then whenever you release it, automatically leaves you standing up, so it makes it easy for movement. Over on button layout, the only thing I changed here is swapping melee and ping. Interact reload button, tap to use and reload. You want to be able to do things quickly. Survival slot button on. The only reason why you would want survival slot button off is if you want to spam a heroin inspect. So that's it. I would recommend having it on. L2, R2 button dead zones none. You want to be able to shoot as fast as possible. Menu cursor speed, make sure this is high but still able to control. You want to be able to loot fast, so this is the cursor that you use when you're in a death box. I keep it right underneath the first bar of this setting, and that's good for me. Actually, that's pretty good. I like that. Alright, I keep it right below the second bar now. Movement dead zone, small. Vibration off, so you don't get in the way of vibrations messing up your aim. Over on the video tab, brightness, make sure it's a good amount. Field of view, make sure this is above 70 at all costs. You want it between 100 and 110. I do 108. It affects your field of view, how much you see around, and how fast you feel moving around as well. As long as the FOV is above 100, you should be good. Sprint view shake, minimal. And over on the audio tab, master volume 90%, sound effects 100%. Let's just hope they work. Audio settings is always your preference, but these first two settings are here, master volume and sound effects. This is what I would recommend. Okay, over on controller, in advanced look controls, we're gonna get started. Dead zone, you want to make sure that this is as low as you can go without getting stick drift. Right now, I'm on a new controller, so I can do 2%, but typically I do around 5%. 3 to 5% is good. Outer threshold is your maximum input boundary on your joystick, and your response curve slightly adjusts that and affects how twitchy and dull it can feel. For me, 2% outer threshold and response curve 5 has been good, but I previously did 4% outer threshold and response curve 7, and that's also been really good. Per optic settings, I'll show you this, but I would recommend changing this after the rest of the settings. My 1 times in iron sights is 0.9 instead of 1, 2 times is 1.2, 3 times 1.5, 4 times also 1.5, because I don't really see too much of a difference, but if you want to, just do 1.6 for this. 6 times optics 2, because you're farther away, you want to be able to move it a bit more. 8 times 2.3, 10 times 2.7. These last settings I would change up a bit for your liking on the snipers. I find these settings good because you can move it fast, and all you have to do is move your joystick slightly to be able to adjust it more finely. Those are my per optic settings. Yaw speed, I do 420. Pitch speed, 229. Turning extra yaw, 240. Turning extra pitch, 160. Remember, yaw is horizontal, pitch is vertical. Turning ramp up time, 3%. The reason why I do a build up to the extra yaw and extra pitch settings is because even though it's only a 3% build up, it's just enough to be able to start it off at these settings right here, and then apply a boost to looking around, so I can quickly look in front and behind me really fast. And turning ramp up delay 0% because you want to be able to move as fast as possible without any delay. ADS yaw speed 197, ADS pitch speed 141. This allows me to get the target without messing up my aim too much. And this is how you do it. ADS turning extra yaw 135, ADS turning extra pitch 130, ADS turning ramp up time 22%. You want to have this a longer ramp up time than this, because this is your look sensitivities. You want to be able to look fast, ADS, you want to keep it a bit more slow, be able to gradually choose whether you want the boost or keep it normal. ADS turning ramp up delay, also 0%. You don't want to have any delay. The only delay you need is for the ramp up time to be able to gradually change your speed and response. Target compensation, all this stuff is your aim assist. You want to keep this on, and target compensation style, you want to keep on default. If you have PC settings, I'm pretty sure that's 0.4 instead of 0.6. Which, by the way, the new 120 Hz mode, pretty sure you're going to be on those 0.4 settings anyway, so this might actually be on PC by default for people that are on the next gen and apply the 120 Hz on console. In the future, I might make a next gen video. If I hear good news about the 120 Hz, I'll try it out and see how it is, and then make a settings video for it. And just like that, we have gone over the settings in this video, and here are some clips to end the video off. I hope you have enjoyed, and yeah, enjoy your gaming. Do you want to have aim like this? Lobo 100, knock. 100 on fuse. Knock. Fuse. Knocks one with the Kraber. No, they're about to know. And knocks Horizon.